It's Era's turn to defend their position, and that is why I decide to make a top 5 reasons of why Era is better than Classic. This top was hard to make. No, not because Era is bad, but because there were too many reasons to choose from. Classic players, brace yourselves. This is going to hurt. Number 5. Player killing. In the last video I left the conclusion that Classic's PK is more challenging and skill driven. Era is the opposite, and that can be more fun as well. From causing massive genocides in the middle of the street with your powerful gun everyone despises, it's a great form of entertainment for a lot of people instead of the slow paced sword fights 1 vs 1 Classic has to offer. Yes, in both games you can have 1 vs 2, 1 vs 3 or more, but let's be realistic. Nothing feels better than going all John Wick on a bunch of dummies. Number 4. Weapons. This is hands down a strong aspect of Era. The immense variety of weapons, melees and guns makes Era a game with a lot to talk and brag about. Knowing that there are exotic, unique melees and items out in the game can settle down a lot of gold for many players, instead of Classic, where you can't show anything off unless the item is years old. In Era it's different. You can work your way to get a super melee that only 50 people in the game have, or receive an item that belongs to a legend. This is, in my opinion, what makes games feel alive, and that is why I would prefer Era's weapons over some player-made codes. Number 3. Artists. Another strong aspect of Era, the encouragement it gives to players to become artists. Did you know there is a place in Era called Arte, where you can have your very own GFX shop? Yes, you can sell furniture, hats and bodies in there, all made by you and credited to you. In Classic, however, you see a lot less player-made GFX, and they are usually uncredited, which is lame and a big reason of why Classic players opt to not participate in any GFX events. In Era, you are free to express yourself with hats, gun skins, gun themselves if you know how to manipulate guns, bodies, furniture, and more. Number 2. The market. Era has a market. Classic doesn't even have trade tables. What else do I need to say? That melee you bought in Christmas 2013 is now worth hundreds of trochus in Era for becoming rare. What can you do with the pogo you got in Christmas 2013 in Classic? You never use it or show it off. That is, and sorry for repeating myself, the strongest aspect of Era in my opinion. Knowing that every tradable item you own has a value and it is special on its own way, therefore the rare, supers and exotics, this is priceless. I know Classic will not have a lot to offer if it had trade tables, but that is no excuse for Era not being able to show their features off. Now, be right back while I go to the trade tables and start my own pawn shop business, and maybe merchant in the future. The best I can do, 20 trochus and I'm risking myself. Number 1. Money making and prices. I left the best for the end. Money making in Era is, in my opinion, the biggest reason why I play it. From digging shells, which is important for the economy and the market of Era, to driving your Bugatti doing car missions, there is a lot to choose from in Era. Will Classic has bug hatching, which is decent. Era stomps on that by having way more options like digging, car missions, mushroom picking, trash picking, seasonal events like acorn trees, events, mining, car missions, flower picking, player killing for their body parts, and even marketing and gambling are part of the list in Era. Can Classic beat that? Also, Era's furniture, hats, bodies, and everything else are very cheap. That it's also very attractive. Instead of an expensive 2000 dining table, in Era it costs 200 and in 5 different models. Or instead of seeing forced to get a 30,000 Graal to upload because Classic only has like 10 heads and 10 bodies in the game to offer, you can buy a nice head and body for 5,000 Graal, all of it in Era from a huge catalog from GFX artists made to player made GFX. Sorry Classic players. Even as one myself, I had to admit that Era's prices are more human. And let's not forget that Classic is selling us a 2000 Graal jar to put a freaking 25 Graal bug in it. Like, come on! Seriously, who the fuck came with that idea? Holy shit! Sorry for that. But anyways, that's all I have to say about Era. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you agree with some of these points, and as I said, it was hard to choose from many reasons out there, like the holidays. Like seriously, compare Halloween, the Graalloweens in Era with Classic. Do you prefer to do a freaking stupid maze just to get a mod for free, or do you prefer to gather up with your friends and fight hordes of zombies in the crypt, RPG or the original? Like, come on, seriously. And let's not forget this, I will expect it. I know it's going to happen in the comment section below, that people are gonna say, oh Caferino, but look at the guns, they are freaking expensive. No, they are not, they are cheap ones like the AP7, they are decent guns. And they are 5,500 Graal each, you can duel them. There's also the Neo rifle, which is not that expensive. There are also the M4, well that is 30,000 Graal I think. Yeah, there are cheap guns and they are good, so that's not an excuse. So anyways, with nothing more to say, thanks for watching the video, like and subscribe for more videos like this, and have a good day. Goodbye.